Working. Morning. I'm back. So I'm going to have a go at this morning. The post. Not sure I'm going to do it. Need to prop it up. Look at all the cobwebs. Need to try and prop the roof up somehow, so then I can unscrew this and these. I might be able to pull it away enough to get to the bolts on the other side. And move that bit there. So I'm going to go and get every tool known to man, because I'm bound to use everything, and then come back and start smashing stuff up. More unplanned budget bashing money. Just been to Screwfix and spent another few £100. I bought impact driver and some guttering, and this is where we're at. Got it propped up. Just waiting for bodies to help. I need to unscrew this front one, get that away, and then I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I might try and prop it up and take the bow out of the middle where it's been cut, and then put my brace bit of wood on it, that bit, because if you have a look at this, so if I can push this up, then I won't have to take it all out. I've got to get that front one off, which is supporting the backside one, which is also being cut, because I'm a complete fool. So yeah, just waiting for Son to finish playing whatever he's playing on his blooming computer, and then and hopefully get it propped up. And then got the guttering as well. I can get that on the back. I'm going to run gutter across the back, and then that's going to, downpipe's going to be over there, just so then any water off the roof won't come onto this roof, which will be a bit higher actually. That's the plan, so we'll see. So just waiting for many hands to make light work of this. We're back in a bit. Feels like a non-productive day, but hey. So I got the post straight, but it's still not perfectly where I need it to be in the corner. I think I'm just going to have to put up with that. Or I'm now thinking this might be a bit of an issue. So I've got another block to go on there, so the back of the rafter parts are going to be in the way, and the back of the polycarb. So I'm going to have a chat with Lee Monday about how best to tackle it. I don't know whether, in my head, because I love hard work, I'm thinking about taking the whole roof structure down, not the posts, just the top, just these bits, and then sliding it forward as a unit. Well, I can't do that. I need to take the polycarb off, because I've screwed these rafter bits to these bits at an angle through there. The only way to get to them screws is by taking the polycarb off, because I made the roof and then, as in the pergola, with no polycarb, and I had that for about, I don't know, a year, and then I thought I wanted to cover the pond and put the polycarb on it to keep birds off, because all the birds were sitting on the top, and obviously I was getting tons of poop in the pond, and things like flukes and whatever. I think I had flukes at one point for about 18 months, and I'm putting that down to pigeon poo and bird muck. So then I put the polycarb on. So awkward one. Well, another option is we cut these back level with this, and then I cut the polycarb all the way across, which will lose that scabby bit as well, and then do it like that. Don't know. I mean, really could have done with just ripping the whole thing down and doing it again, but that would have been even more money, having already got a perfectly usable roof. But not perfect, but it is usable. So we plan to get everything sorted today. Not happened. As I say, the only thing I have done is got the post level now. It looks level. It doesn't look level now. Have a look. Oh God, really? Oh, I need to knock the bottom in. So that way's fine. It's just that way. Ah, because it's come off of there. That's not bolted into the bottom yet. So it's going to stay like this till Monday. I'll have a chat with Lee. I've got a few days off amazingly next week, so worst case is spending a day taking the polycarb off and moving the rafters over and then putting it back. In my head that's maybe the easiest option, but then the option of cutting it all, this end, in my head is an easy option too. And with regards to the snapped cross beam bits, all I'm going to do is got some offcuts of 6x2. I'm just going to screw some to the back of this and then put some 4x4 inside and screw from this side into it and then this side into it, just to tie it all in. Job done. God, if I'd never cut that, it wouldn't have been a major problem. That's where my leak's coming from, because it slags very slightly in the middle. So I don't like that, but luckily it's this end, you don't really see it, but it's still a pain. Anyway, it's me done now. I'm going out. I'm going to my mate's house, a couple of beers and a barbie, even though it's not sunny, unfortunately. Hey ho, we're getting there. So although it doesn't look it, by the end of next week we should nearly be done. Fiberglass is booked in for next Friday. Shock. And we're about halfway here. It's going to be 10 courses high, hence me mocking up. That's course 9 there, so one more above that, because I bought a massive door. So said actually, it looks like a garage. Awesome though. Way too big, but hey ho, still great. Love it. Anyway, I'm going to pack all of my tools away because I've had everything out. I'm going to go inside, get a quick snack, and then go and have some fun around my friend's house. So I'll catch you later. Bye. Oh, something on my neck. Anyway, right, so I can't remember where we got to yesterday with the roof. So temporary prop, and I got the leg out. I'm now having thoughts of taking the whole roof down and repositioning all of the posts. And I bought some new fixings, different to this, different to these. I'm going to have a chat with Lee. I probably said this, I'm going to have a chat with Lee tomorrow when he arrives. I've got 3 days off of work, so I reckon I could take it all down, reposition everything perfect and put it back together. But there's a bit of rain due the next couple of days, and obviously need to keep this dry because it's being fiberglass. So the other option is maybe doing it afterwards and not getting the fish back as quick as I'd have liked, so I can faff around with the roof. We'll see. So that's that. As I say, that's a bit loose. That's not fixed to that. It's fixed temporarily up there. But yeah, and Cobweb City, as you can see, all the dust sticking to it. Been a bit brutal. Got a load more blocks round. Killed me. I'm not about this heavy lifting. I don't know, 70-80 blocks there ready to go tomorrow. Hopefully get the door, it won't be in tomorrow, but the gap for the door, and then another 3 or 4 courses on top. We'll nearly be at the top. It's 10 we've got to do. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the back, so about halfway. Next couple of days should be done, and hopefully have the part of the roof, if not all of the roof, done as well actually. All groovy there. I got some gutter in the other day. I probably said that when I went to Screwfix and spent another 200 quid just on bits and bobs and another tool. Anyway, did a bit of tinkering over here earlier because the box with the Easy Pod sitting on, as you can see, was a bit creased because that got very heavy, so I've got some wood under that holding it up. And then had a look in said Easy Pod like this, and I hadn't cleaned it since the fish had been over in it, and it was absolutely chocker. And the reason it had got more creased because there was more water in here because the K1 was blocked, so it made it heavier because the water line was higher. So I thought, I'll clean it, that's not a problem. Well, I forgot to put a ball valve, because it's pump fed, so the water was just going to run out. So that's what I did today. Got a ball valve on the in. I've even cut this cover. Oh, look there, right. Cut the cover to fit that end. That's the return now. So the ball valve, I can clean it. I didn't use air, I just put my hand in and smashed it round. Holy smokes, the amount of junk that came out, unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. Bear in mind, I've had no food. We'll talk about that in a minute. Haven't had any food, and there's not really any kind of organic load in here, so it's quite strange to see, to be honest. So I've now done this arrangement with the return, twisted it up slightly so it runs a little bit higher in here. Just sort of gently turning it over. Off there. That's that. All good. And I've just literally, which is why I picked the camera up, just done my normal, I say normal daily water check, so I haven't done any since Sunday today, Friday, so I didn't do it Saturday. Might not have even done it Friday. What's the date today? 27th, 25th. Yeah, Friday. Last did it Friday. I thought I'll do it today. I thought getting it done every day is probably a bit much. Ammonia, well, I'll start with pH. That's slightly up now to where it normally is. 8 point, literally just a bit over 8. 8.05 or something like that. So that's where it normally is. Obviously after last week's, when I thought potentially had a pH crash but didn't, it was just very low for me, 7.5, which isn't a disaster, but you want to try and, the pH ideally, to not upset the fish, just keep it stable. So that was raised slightly from where it normally is, or it has been. Ammonia, slight increase, it's 0. I've just looked as well. It's 0.2 maybe? No, 0.1. So it's a lot higher than it was. 0.1, no, that's right, 0.1. I mean, nitrite though is 0.6. So ammonia's crept up a bit, but I'm going to put that down to, I trickled a bit of food in earlier after looking at the fish. They looked a bit sorry for themselves, so I put literally probably 40 or 50 pellets in, a tiny palmful, and they smashed it. So that's probably why these slight raise in the ammonia. But I'm not killing myself, that'll disappear hopefully. I might check it tomorrow, just that one parameter, to see if it has gone. But the nitrite's come right down now, as I say. That's half of what it was. 0. Whatever I said, 4. So that's good. Everything's obviously kicking in a bit more. I'll put some more micro K1 in. I might actually dump the new bag that I've got, which is in here, just there. I might dump that in there, but it won't turn over. That'll be the only issue if I put it in. Yeah, and I'm going to get some media. I've got some media sacks now, which you've probably seen that video. I'm going to get the shower media static just in the bottom of the pond in the media sacks, just to keep that wet and hopefully colonise some of the good bacteria that we need. So that's it, it's another weekend done. Didn't even get me bite this weekend. Had a bit of a busy Saturday messing around with the roof, and then, as I said, we was out in the mid-afternoon until late, and then this morning only had a few hours because then daughter's last ever football match before goes to uni in September, and the season's over now, so I wanted to go to that rather than spend some time here. So yeah, didn't achieve as much as I'd wanted, but I did something. Potentially made a few decisions about the roof, but as I say, I'll have a conversation with Lee tomorrow and see what he says. It's looking good. So yes, that's it for this week, or this diary. I'll see you soon, probably in the next day or two, because I'm just on it at the minute. It's trying easier to keep editing a slightly smaller video, and just to keep on top of what's going on or not going on or needs to be gone on. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon. See you later. Bye.